Hey everybody, Varun here from Language Academy. Guys, got a very important update. One question which I'm getting from a number of students, that how do we use Microsoft Teams and how do we take our online exam for NAATI in any language? So what I'll be covering in this video, what you need to make sure, what are the things you need to know before you sit for your online exam. If you haven't got your date yet, how will you get the date? And what are the things you need to be careful when you sit for the exam online? So very first thing, students who had the exam in April or May, they received an email that your exam has been cancelled and you'll have someone from NAATI contacting you, telling you what date is your exam. So what happens? Probably in few days, if you haven't, got someone who has contacted you, in few days, someone from NAATI will get in touch with you and they'll give you a time frame, or they'll give you a few options that these are the options we have available, and you can choose any time frame or time slot which suits you, which is suitable to you. You have to reply them that yes, this particular time slot is fine for me. And what they'll do, they'll send you an email with the invitation, with an invite that yes, this is the time slot. Please check the details, and if you're happy, just click on yes. Along with that, they'll send you another email with a link, where there will be a link at the bottom of the email, which I'll show you in the video as well. I'll share my screen, which says Microsoft Teams. That is one thing you need to have. Another thing you need to have before you sit for the exam is you need to download Microsoft Teams. If you're taking it on computer, you can download it on your computer. You can take the test on your phone as well, on iPad as well, but I won't really recommend. I personally believe that taking the exam on computer or laptop is better. Another thing, you'll need to make sure that your camera is working, if it's a webcam or inbuilt camera in your mobile or your tablet. Another thing, you need to make sure your headphones are good, they are good quality, I'll say, and everything works fine. Make sure you also have stable internet connection and a room where there won't be anyone to distract you. There shouldn't be any kind of background noises. What happens? Let's have a look what you need to do. First of all, let's have a look what you need to do to start your test. Right, I'll share my screen and then we'll discuss few more things. Alright, let me show you how you have to attempt your test, or how you have to use Teams to take your NAATI CCL online test. Now, once you have got the invite, once you have got the email from NAATI, this is how your email is going to look like. I have just structured it by myself. It will be a bit different. The content will be a bit different when you compare it with NAATI's email. But yes, you'll have this yes, maybe, or no invitation invite, kind of an invite, I'll say. You have to just click the yes button as soon as you get it. If you're fine with the time, just click on yes, means you have now accepted that you will take the test on the given time, or time which has been allotted to you. Now once you are done with this, next thing is you have to say download Teams. Just go on Google, just say download Teams or Microsoft Teams. Click on the first link and that's it. You go here. I've already downloaded this thing in my computer. You have to just download it from here if you're using a computer. If you're using iPad or mobile, you don't even need to go on Google. You can just go on App Store or Play Store and download it. Now once you are done and you have clicked yes over here on the day of your exam, you do not need to do anything. Just go in the email over here, and over here there will be a link. Before this, you need to make sure you have your headphones and everything connected. Another thing, make sure Teams is installed on your computer, or if you're using your phone, on your phone as well. Just click over here. That's it. Let's see what happens now. Go on to allow. Alright, is going on and we are done. We are into the meeting. Just make sure you turn on your video cam and your audio and just click on join now. That's it. You are connecting. It is going through, and the examiner will let you in. In the test, and once it happens, you will move on with your test. So as you can see, you will get an email. You accept it, click on yes, and then some few minutes before your exam, you just click on the join meeting link, and that will take you to the Teams app and you will join the test. Right now, what happens? A lot of students have this thing in mind. What happens if, if there's kind of disturbance, there are internet issues, internet problem, I'm not able to hear the dialogue or the segment, what happens then? Remember this thing, NAATI is well aware about this as well. They know that there can be technical errors, technical issues, and they will cooperate with you on this particular matter. Few students who went for the exam recently, 2-3 days back, they told me that the invigilators over there were very supportive and helpful, and they told them in the very beginning that yes, if something happens, you can just tell us at the same time and we'll try to resolve it. In case you are not able to hear the audio, listen the audio properly, you can tell us, we will note it down and we'll play the audio again. It won't be counted as repeat, but it doesn't really matter. You're just saying repeat and repeat. Yes, if there's a technical issue, they'll make a note of this. It won't be considered as your repeat, but they'll still repeat it for you. But again, this only is applicable if there was an error. Another thing, if something worse happens, you are not, there's some issue with the internet, there's some issue, technical problem, your computer isn't working, your internet isn't working, or there's some error at the invigilator's end, they will reschedule your exam as well. That has happened with a student, because what the problem with the student was, there was a lot of echo sound when he was getting any kind of audio from the dialogue. So he told that he was not comfortable. The invigilator actually gave him two options, either to continue or postpone the exam. So he rescheduled it for 20th of May, I guess, 2020. Yes, that is one thing you can do. Remember this thing, you don't really need to panic. Don't go and sit for the exam thinking what will happen if my internet breaks out. Don't stress about it. This is something which is going to happen with few of the students. I hope it doesn't, but again, you can't really avoid technical errors in some cases. So don't stress. NAATI is well aware about this. You don't really need to panic and worry about this. They will give their 100% to help you out. Another thing, you need to make sure you have your identity proof, your passport probably, or your photo ID card or driver's license if you're in Australia. You need to show it to the invigilator when you start your exam, and you need to show the invigilator around the exam, and you need to make sure all the phones and everything is switched off. That's it. You'll go and sit for the exam and you will smash it 100%. Just make sure you practice a lot before you go for the exam. If you have any doubts, any questions, leave them down in the comment section. I'll try to answer as many as I can. And if you're looking for online classes, guys, we are providing online classes. We've got students from UK as well, people who are speaking Hindi but they're working in UK or US, and India as well, all over Australia obviously. And we're offering a lot of discounts, and we're conducting the classes in the same way, same manner as we used to conduct them on campus. Plus we have got number of mock tests and a lot of study material. Make sure you do not risk it. You've spent $800 and it's very important you are well prepared for the exam. If you have any doubts, make sure you leave them down in the comment section. Another thing, we have just created a Telegram group where we'll keep on posting the updates and news. Make sure you join that as well. The link to that is in the description box below. All the very best, and I'll see you very soon. Thanks guys, Varun signing off.